Yes, people, welcome back to another video at Chic TV. This time, we're doing a match preview to our highly anticipated game against Aston Villa tomorrow at Villa Park. I'm obviously joined by my co-host. You guys have seen him every single time, man, like Scooby. What is going on, Scooby? What is going on? How you doing today, bro?
Good, bro. Just watching the football, really. There's loads of football going on today.
Yeah, loads of football.
Yeah. Luckily, Spurs got a last-minute winner. City got the job done against Everton, so a bit sad. But, bro, it might be pointing to us, the only team losing this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we needed Spurs to either draw or lose the game, to be honest, so that our chances for top four are a little bit better. But yeah, I was watching some football too. There was Real Madrid versus Girona, top of the table clash in Spain. There was Leverkusen versus Bayern, top of the table clash in Germany. So some big games. I think, yeah, Real Madrid won 4-0, so they had a statement win today. And then let me see the final score.
Leverkusen up 3-0, are they?
Up 2-0. They're up 2-0. But yeah, it's been Leverkusen all game, to be honest. Like Bayern Munich. Oh, they are 3-0. Yeah, you're right. 3-0.
Jesus.
Like I think they just scored.
Yeah, I think it was better for 6-5. It just came up, they scored.
Yeah, Frimpong, Jeremy Frimpong. So yeah, looks like Bayern Munich title chances are not looking good, man. But yeah, this is going to be a really short video, not too long, because we're just going to basically do a preview of the game, just give our thoughts, get into more, predictions, areas where we think could be trouble for United, and areas where we could think could be trouble for Aston Villa, and then we'll also give our predicted lineup towards the end as well. But let's get into some of the comments. I do see Junaid is here. Big up to you, Junaid. I gotta say, man, Junaid and H. I hope H shows up so that we can have a Villa conversation as well. But Junaid and H, there he is. There he is. Big up H. Just to speak of the devil, man. Right when I just said it, but big up to you, man. Every single time. Yeah, I was gonna say Junaid and H, man, on Twitter. They've been going back and forth. I know this game is personal for these guys. Like Junaid. I've been seeing a lot of tweets where they're just adding each other when it comes to certain clips and stuff like that. So yeah, this game's gonna be a good one, man, and it's a very, very important game for us. I think where we are in the season right now as well. We're getting to the latter stages of the season where everyone's got to start showing up. Bar the Licha injury, which we'll talk about a little bit too. Everyone seems to be fit. Like our main team is basically there. So like I said, man, I've been saying this about other games too. We got no excuses now. If Ten Hag wants to save his job, obviously, bar our reasons and what we think about Ten Hag, even though I do want him gone, if Ten Hag wants to save his job, this is the time now for him to do it. Yeah. So Eight says, "Nah, bro." He adds me with clown emoji, so I add him with the in the 3-1 win last season. Yeah. Another thing we'll get into is our record at Villa has not been the best. I think the
No,
last time we
really.
won was 2021. We won 3-1, I believe. H, you could tell me if I'm wrong, but yeah, man, it's our record hasn't been the best there. Definitely a tough place to go. In recent times though, like in the last two games, Villa's conceded a total of 6 goals at home. And it's yeah, you could say like in their recent form at home hasn't been the greatest. But at the same time, can't count the fact that they are still a very, very good home team. And knowing us and how our season has been going too, this is very easy for us to capitulate. I do want to say big up to Warrior J as well.
Pick
He
up
says big
where
up Sheik and Spoobie. Bayern lost 3-0. Yeah, we were talking about that. Hey man, it's not looking good for Bayern. It's not looking for your boy. It's not looking good for your boy Tommy Tuchel, bro. Like if this guy doesn't win the Bundesliga with this Bayern Munich team, even though I don't think this Bayern Munich team is the best, but if he doesn't win this Bundesliga in a league like that, and also the fact that Harry Kane doesn't win a trophy, man, I'm coming for Harry Kane's head, bro, 100%.
just nearly be Harry Trophy Dodger Kane. That's good.
Yeah, Eight says yeah. Emery first game last season. Yeah, I do remember that, man. We've had a cup. We had a decent. I think so. Before last season, the one that we lost 3-1, I think it was 2-2. And then the year before that, I think it was 3-1. So it's been basically 2021 was when we last beat them there. So always, regardless of our form and how we played there, like anyways, in the past couple of years, I always think Villa Park is a tough place to go. I think a lot of like away places are tough places to go, especially a team like Villa as well. But yeah, man. Let's get into some of the more comments. I think H says Pau Torres and Digne are coming back, so big boost for
Back.
us.
Yeah.
And then he also says, bro, last year was the last time in like 20 years we beat you at home. Exactly. So it's like I always think it's a tough game. I remember there was back when I was like, a lot younger. Javier Hernandez, Chicharito scored 3 goals after coming off the bench, and we were 2-0 down at Villa Park. So I think that could have been one of the closest times where you guys beat us. But we ended up making that comeback. And then he also says, but since ETH came, he hasn't been beaten, I think, top 8 away from home. You're talking about Emery, or you're talking about Ten Hag, because we've been beaten away, top 8 away from home. Yeah, like we've been beaten by City last year. We were beat by Liverpool last year. Yeah, I think you're talking about Emery though. He also says Coutinho's first game scenes, bro. Yeah, man, it's a lot of players for Villa coming back, and I feel like that's what I'm kind of concerned about. Oh, he says not ETH hasn't beaten top 8 away. Yeah. That's very true. That is 100% true. But Spooky, let's get your thoughts, man. What do you feel about this game tomorrow? Are you nervous? You any signs of optimism? Ooh, floor is yours, man. Let us know what you think.
A tough game. It's going to be a tough game. I don't know if after Villa getting beat by Chelsea, I don't know if they're going to come back and come out swinging a wee bit just to try and get the fans back after that loss. I want to see. Look, I'm sorry, Itch, but I'm continuing on this Bailey agenda. I do not really rate Bailey at all. I think he's an awful player, but we'll see. Me saying that he'll score twice against us or something. But I just want to see how they bounce back, and I wanted to see how United players, if they come out swinging and we go a goal down, do we fight back? Do we just fall apart? We've been playing a bit better recently. Nothing to write home about, but I'm a bit nervous, to be honest. I'm not going to predict that they're going to win. I'll give my predictions at the end, but I think it's going to be a close match. I don't think someone's going to run away with it.
First, Bailey. Speaking of Bailey, he did score against us last year in this same fixture, and he scored a quality goal too. Yeah, he did. He scored a quality goal last year. I like Bailey. I think I wouldn't say he's the best of wingers in the league, but he's definitely a dangerous player. Like, and if I look at our team, I know Luke Shaw is gonna have a field day tomorrow, trying to combat Bailey's pace. It's the fact that Bailey is so quick that he's able to get away from his defenders, and that's the thing that concerns me a lot, is that we won't be able to track his runs. we've had moments in previous games this season too where these guys like these guys don't have the IQ to track runs and stuff like that, and I feel like that's where Bailey could definitely cause a problem. At the same time, I'm not saying, Bailey is the only player that's going to be the threat for them tomorrow. They've got lights like Ollie Watkins. They've got a bunch of pretty decent players. He also mentioned that Pau Torres and Digne are back. Digne is another player who scored against us last year. I think it was a free kick, if I'm not wrong, that he scored against us, and he always
Yeah,
someone that causes problems as well. Even when he was at Everton for a little bit, he was a player that was cooking us even when he was at Everton. So it's like, yeah, man, a lot of players coming back for Villa. It's gonna be a very very tricky fixture. Big up to you, Junaid. He says all we need is Longley to start, and yeah, it's over. So I'm guessing he don't rate Longley. Junaid doesn't rate Longley at all.
yeah.
Longley, I haven't really seen like his. I haven't really been watching Longley at Villa, to be honest. When I think of Villa defenders, I think mainly of Pau Torres. I think of Konza. I think of guys like that. I don't really think of like Longley. I think he's been in and out of the team a lot, but I hear where Janae's coming from. It's one of the more weaker center back pairs if Longley is there. So I definitely hear that. I mean, Hoyland could definitely try to exploit a player like Longley. But yeah, I definitely hear you, bro. He says Garnacho, Hoyland, Rashi on form. I would agree with you on the Hoyland. I would agree with you on the Garnacho. I don't entirely agree with you on Rashford because don't get fooled by this, bro. Rashford is like this. He'll score a game and then he'll dip out of form and act like he didn't even score the last couple of games. But the team in general is on form. Like last game, we scored 3 goals. When was the last time we scored 3 goals against a team? Um, and also kept a clean sheet. Even though I don't think the performance was the best against West Ham, I think West Ham were really really poor. Had they buried those 2 chances, like we talked about last time too on the Mud Brothers show on Monday, had they buried those 2 chances, it would have been 2-2, or it would have been a completely different game. Probably would have bottled it, knowing the way that we played against Wolves too. But yeah, West Ham did not have the best of games. Kudos was really the only player who was trying to create for them. Ward Prowse too in moments, but yeah, man, I think this game is really what can kind of again let us know where we are at when it comes to this season. Whether Ten Hag is trying to make some sort of improvements, we have a lot of our players back, bar Licha, and I know Licha is going to be a very very big miss because I when I saw Licha get injured, I was not happy about that. It kind of made me really really sad because I know that Licha and Varane add so much to our team as a center back pair. We're probably going to see Maguire start with Varane, or we'll probably see even maybe Evans get a start. I'm interested to see who he'll play, and we'll do our predicted lineups a little bit later as well. But like I said, man, this game's going to be very very tricky. Big up to Danish Maldini.
Big up
Big up
Danish.
to you, bro. Let me bring up your comment to you. Yep.
Big
Big up to you every single time. Big up M De Niro. Happy days for you, M De
Yo,
Niro. I'm
engineer.
sure you
Big up.
are very very happy with the performance today by Spurs. If you guys didn't know, M De Niro is a Spurs fan. So yeah, man.
Jammy
Let
bastards.
us. What did you say, Scooby?
I said jammy bastards.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm predicting a Spurs. I need Spurs to lose, man. I need Spurs to lose. I need Spurs to draw so that we can kind of get up the table. But then again, this is why this game tomorrow is such an important fixture. It's because Villa is fifth at the moment on the table, and we are currently, I think, 8 points behind Villa. So if we do end up winning tomorrow, we cut that gap down to 5 points, and that I guess boosts our chances a lot better than what we are right now for top four, even though I don't entirely think that we will make the top four this year due to other reasons, but it does boost our chances. It does kind of give I mean, I hope this just kind of lifts players because a win against Villa, especially when Chelsea, those fraud Chelsea man them have beaten Villa, and you've got Newcastle, the likes of Newcastle beating Villa too, scoring like I said, 6 goals in 2 games. Villa can definitely be got at, and will we be the team that makes Villa crumble? I don't know. I don't know, man. It's like it's United of this year and Ten Hag's team of this year is crazy, man. It's so unpredictable to know how we're gonna play, whether we're gonna turn up, whether we're not gonna turn up. But yeah, let me get into some more of these comments. H said Longley ain't starting. He says, I know Powell's going to start. Fairs. He also says Longley played versus you, and he and Carlos gave you the game. You'll see a difference of Powell in the team. Exactly. That's what basically I was getting to. So he did kind of confirm it when we did play earlier this season. Even that game too at home, you guys did take a 2-0 lead. But Longley started, and then you could see those defensive fragilities throughout the game because Longley, I guess, had started. And I don't really rate Longley, to be honest. He's a Barcelona reject. Didn't
He's pasta.
basically have, yeah, he's a Barcelona reject. He was a starter for Barcelona at one time, and then I guess his career just went downhill from there. Junaid and H are going back at it, back and forth in the comments. He says, Longley is shy. You don't leave Barca and move to Tottenham. Then to Villa if you're any good. Exactly. And correct me if I'm wrong. He was on loan at Tottenham too, so it's not even like Tottenham signed him. But correct me if I'm wrong. I could 100% be wrong. Said the same when you play Chelsea and got pumped. He's talking about H's comment where he says we ain't losing 3 on the bounce at home. That's all I know. We just didn't turn up, and defensive looks lost without Konza there. Another thing I want to say is that Douglas Luiz has not been having these past 2 games that you guys have played. Douglas Luiz has not had the best of games, and if Douglas Luiz for whatever reason decides to turn up against United, then yes, it could be a tough game. It could be a tough game for us because I rate Douglas Luiz. I think he's a decent player for Villa. He's been making a lot. He's been more attacking lately from what I've seen. He's been making these De Bruyne like passes, and don't correct me, I'm not comparing him to De Bruyne, but he's making more De Bruyne like passes. He's more progressive with the ball lately. So if he turns up and he has that similar type of performance against us tomorrow, then yes, man, it's gonna be a tough fixture for us. But
can I ask Itch what player he thinks, what Villa player he thinks is going to make a difference tomorrow? I just want to kind of see what Villa fans are thinking. Who's the difference maker? Like who's gonna make the needle move? I think just
you, man. He also says the lineup I want to see is Martinez, Cash, Carlos, Pau Torres, Digne, Kamara, Luiz, McGinn, Bailey, Ramsey, Watkins. It's a good. On paper, I'm not gonna lie. Like with how you guys have been playing this year, it's a good lineup at home too. And he says, I'm gonna tell you why Luiz ain't had the good games. It's because Longley and Carlos can't play out from the back, so Luiz and Kamara drop deep and more pressure on them. Exactly. That's what I was. That makes a lot more sense because when you let Luiz get that freedom in the midfield, then he can cook, man. He can definitely cook, especially if we play Maguire. Because Maguire, one thing that Maguire has a problem with is tracking players' runs and also just catching up with them. Because bro, he's not gonna catch up to Ollie Watkins if Ollie Watkins is through on goal. And Luiz can play those type of passes. I've seen him play those type of passes in recent games. I forgot what team it was, but he played this like outside the foot pass to Watkins, and Watkins ended up scoring. Great finish. But yeah, great pass from Luiz too, and yeah, Kamara as well. Like if these guys get midfield, if they get freedom in their midfield, then it's going to be problems for us, definitely, man. He said, "Don't know if this is possible, but if you did a combined front 3 for Villa and United instead of 11, who would you put in there?" Very, very good question. Go ahead, Swooby. You can go first if you want.
Is it all 3 out of that Villa players? I mean, if we're talking about this season's form.
Yeah, we are talking about. I guess we're talking about this season. So if we look at Villa's team, let me.
Watkins is over Garnacho, or not Garnacho, is Højlund straight away, right?
Watkins goes over Højlund for sure. Just the amount of the goals he scored. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Well. It might actually be a full Villa front 3. So, M. De Niro, to ask you a question: are we going based off of just form this season, or are we actually going based off of just ability of player and talent of player and just the player in general? Because if it's form this season, I could argue that it's all of Villa's players, like honestly. But if we're talking about just players in general and who we would want there, I have a couple of different answers. So, but yeah, let us know, man.
I just want to ask: we still have scored less than Luton this season, right? That's a stat.
Good question. Let me.
I'm pretty sure that's still a stat that's out there.
We have scored. It's a very, very good question.
Because I remember someone bringing that up, and I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, he says, let's go off of talent for your team being scrubs. All right, bro. You don't have to do. Hey, you don't have to. You know what? Fuck Spurs. You know.
Yeah, fuck Spurs. Yeah.
You don't have to do that, M. De Niro. I rated you until you said that type of shit, bro. But yeah, let me just pull that up real quick, the table, and we'll see. So we have scored. We have scored 31 goals. Crazy. We've actually conceded more than we've scored, which is crazy. And then Luton have scored 33 goals. So yes, we
Yeah,
are currently
less
2 goals
goals than
less than
fucking Luton.
Luton. But honestly, they lost today to Sheffield, so I thought it was gonna be a lot more. That difference could have become a lot more, but they lost today surprisingly to Sheffield United at home too. Very, very surprising result. But yeah, okay. So he says, let's go off of talent for your team being scrubs. And then he says, yeah, Spooch to answer however questions of difference makers. Main one will be POW. So that's what he said, referring to that question. So yeah,
All right.
Scooby, I'll give the floor to you. You can go first. I guess you could give us one based off of this season. I guess you could give us one based off in general and who you would want to see. So
Well, I think striker we could both agree Watkins, right?
yeah.
That's a
We
big
could
one.
both say that it's Watkins for sure. Watkins, even in the past, like even last year or a couple years, he's been killing it for Villa, bro. Well, the only thing that's left for Watkins now is to get that big money move
Big
to
move.
a better team. Yeah, a big move to a better team. But yeah, Watkins definitely gets into the team. Right wing is up for you
Good.
to argue. I would say Bailey goes on the right wing, 100%. There's
I'm not putting
over
Bailey there.
You could put
Garnacho?
Garnacho on the right wing too if you want, because he has been playing right wing for us. But totally up to you. I would say Bailey goes like for me personally.
Let's see Bailey. And Bailey's how many games has he played this season?
We can pull up Bailey's stats real quick. Here, let me pull up the Premier League website and we'll go from there.
Bailey.
If you guys can pull it up and as well and let us know in the chat.
Fuck that, Bailey clears one. Yeah, if you know which, let us know because I did. Sorry guys, 2 seconds. We're looking this up.
Yeah. Player comparison.
If it's on form, then
don't worry. I'm gonna pull up comparison for both players. So clubs, Villa, Bailey. Then we'll bring up Garnacho.
Who else plays on your right? It's Bailey, and there's.
Where is Garnacho? Okay, and then we'll do just basically this season. So.
I need to watch Aston Villa more.
Okay, so yeah, if we look at a comparison of both players, if we basically take Garnacho, I can't tell how many games Garnacho has played on the right-hand side for us, but if you take overall appearances, or I guess what we could do is we could narrow it down just to 2 wingers that we would prefer to have, right? Bailey's played a total of 21 games, and he has a 13 GNA contribution, whereas Garnacho has played a total of 21 games, and he has a 7-goal GNA. Also to note, Garnacho didn't have a goal for 3 months. Like he was very out of form for 3 months.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, like I said, for me it's obvious. It's Bailey, man. Like he's had 13 goals in 21 games. 13 goals and assists in 21 games. I think in terms of just effectiveness too, I think we had this whole pace conversation as well. Bailey is just rapid, bro. And is he a better finisher? And also Bailey's been in the league a little bit longer than Garnacho. Garnacho's just, settled into our first 11, I'd say in the last like 2 years, but Bailey's been playing for Villa in that starting lineup for a while now. So I think based off of I think Bailey
Okay.
gets this one.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll let my agenda go. We'll go Bailey.
Okay. And then on the left wing, who would you have? Who would you say?
Well, Rashford is shite, so you can't put Rashford there. When I think of Aston Villa and I think about their attack,
and Aston Villa's left winger is Diaby, or who is it? Or is it H? Who plays left winger for y'all normally? Let us
because
know.
I don't think Rashford touches it. Like if we're going by Ramsey. Has he came back from injury though? Is he just back from injury? Ramsey. Check.
Ramsey or Rashford? Are we settling with basically Rashford, who's going to be our guy, like our left winger, if we end up going with one?
I wouldn't go with Rashford.
Or you go with Garnacho?
No, I wouldn't go with Garnacho. It's either and then you're trolling, bro. No way. No chance.
So M. De Niro did say based off of talent. If we're going based off of talent,
oh well, yeah.
yes,
okay,
Rashford.
Right. Yeah,
Rashford,
man, the brain is stuck in form. Right, no talent.
Yeah. So okay. So what we'll do is this. I think we'll agree to the fact that based off of talent, because if there's only one clear distinction, like if it's based off of talent, Rashford goes in there.
Oh, De Niro's right then. Yeah, De Niro's right. If it's talent, then I'd pick Rashford. Yeah,
Rashford goes in there. But if it's based off of form, then it is a front three of all Villa players. Yes, it is a front three of all Villa players. I guess you could either pick McGinn or Ramsey on that left side, but it's a front three of all Villa players, man. Look at that. That's fucking embarrassing.
Depressing.
That is very, very embarrassing. But yeah, that's basically it. Cool. Let me actually see if we can do a combined 11, because we might as well just do that real quick, right? Since we're already talking about
players.
Yeah, let's see. Is there a website where I can just do a combined 11?
Oh yeah, what's that website called? I've seen Hassam using it.
Okay, so let's I think I pulled something up. Let's go based off of what type of formation do you guys think we should go with in terms of a combined 11? Should we agree that it should just be a 4-3-3? I think 4-3-3 is pretty basic, right?
Yeah, well, Edge was saying they don't play a front three, but
who?
Edge, like in
4-2-3-1. Okay, we could do a 4-2-3-1 because we could have a 4-2-3-1. That makes kind of sense. Let us know in the chat. Eli, welcome. Big up to you, bro.
Yo, Eli, what's up?
Hope you're doing well. Hey, shout out Leverkusen, bro. Shout out Bayer Leverkusen, my guy. But yeah, and unlucky to your Wolves today because they lost to Brentford. I told you that was going to be a very, very good game. They actually lost 2-0, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, let us know too, Eli. What you think? Should we do a 4-2-3-1? Or should we do a 4-3-3? We'll kind of just go with the majority vote. Spoopy, what do you think? Should we just go with the 4-2-3-1?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Yeah.
4-2-3-1? Okay. Let's see. We'll do.
And it says form. This is form, right?
Yeah. We'll go with based off of form. Oops. We'll go based off of form this year. Sure. Okay. Let's see if I can fill it up. Okay, cool. So we'll just start off. Cool. So M. De Niro agrees that it should be 4-2-3-1. All right. So we'll start off with striker. I think it's pretty obvious. You guys can let us know too with this whole combined 11. Watkins gets in there. No
Martial.
Yeah, you're taking a piss. But yeah, Watkins gets in there for sure. Let me go to Villa. Ollie Watkins. Cool. Ollie Watkins gets in there. 8 says injured players included. Yes, let's include injured players. Why not? Sure. Because then I can add Licha. Licha definitely gets into this team. There's no way he doesn't. But cool. We'll include injured players as well. So we'll go to, I guess, the number 10 position. What would you guys argue?
Douglas.
What do you think? Douglas Luiz?
Yeah, I think so. I got pretty easy choice. Bruno doesn't touch there.
This is a combined 11 for this Villa United game based off of this season. Yes, based off of this season. Or what did we agree? Was it agreed based off talent or was it this season?
We'll do this season.
We'll do this season. Okay, yeah. We'll do this season. All right, yeah. So it's based off of this season. Okay. Do you say Douglas Luiz? Chat, what do you guys think? Douglas Luiz?
Bruno doesn't touch there. Bruno does not touch there.
Yeah,
I see Bruno. Someone write Bruno in the chat.
I'm gonna fucking 11, bro. I'm being for real. Like, I want to put Bruno in any fucking
If someone says Bruno in the chat, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
But yeah, let us know. So we'll H put in his whole team. We'll go just one by one, basically. H, but that's cool if you put your whole team. Eli says Louise. I think Louise. M. De Niro. Let us know what you think, but I think it's just a majority.
Yeah.
Well, we have 4 people in here, so we'll go with Louise as well. Let's go. So we'll go with Douglas Louise. Big up to Gabby. I see you, Gabby. That's one of my
Big up,
friends.
Gabby.
Big up to you.
Gabby.
Thank you so much for the support. Miss you, Gabby. We gotta definitely catch up sometime. But yeah, thank you for being here 100%. Yeah,
Big up.
you can let us know too. We're doing a combined 11 of Aston Villa and United, so let us know what you think. But yes, let's go with the left winger. What do you guys think, left winger?
Well, it has to be a Villa player. Like, this is what shit about. Like,
So
there's no United player. It's gonna be a Villa team minus like 1 or 2 United players.
Yeah, no.
And even then, those are still arguments. Like, you know.
Okay, so should we go? Let's settle it between McGinn
and
or
Ramsey.
Jacob Ramsey. Yeah, I would say McGinn. I would say McGinn too. McGinn scored against us. Yeah, McGinn scored against us the last game. What do you think, McGinn?
I'd go McGinn.
McGinn? Cool. So far, 3 Villa players already, man. This is fucking embarrassing for real. Right winger is pretty obvious too. We're going with my guy Leon Bailey. 100%. So attack full of Villa players. Great. This is great. But I mean, this is pretty obvious because we have less goals than Luton this season. What the hell is going on? What's my screen?
Was it glitched out on you?
Yeah, glitched out. But okay, I think we should be good. Cool. So let's go on the right-sided LCM, or I guess we could pick either between central midfielders or also CDMs. But
CDMs.
Yeah.
I was going to say Casemiro, but I don't think he's played it. I'd go Manu, to be honest. I don't know
That's what I was thinking too. I'm thinking, do I either go with Casemiro or do I either go with Kobbie Mainoo? But Kobbie Mainoo, he has been good. Like, oh, it's tough, man.
I would say Mainoo because he's been playing. Like, Casemiro's just coming back now, but
yeah, he's been playing more.
And Casemiro went before he was injured. I'm like short-sighted. Before Casemiro was injured, he was still scoring goals and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kobbie. What do you guys think?
I'm all right with Kobe and Kamara.
Kobbie and Kamara? Kobbie and Kamara, is that what we're saying? M. De Niro, Kobbie and Kamara, is that what we're saying? Eli, let us know your thoughts too. But if it's majority vote, we'll go with Kobbie and Kamara. Doesn't really matter which side they go on to, but yeah, we'll go with that. Let us know.
Let us know, boys, before we put McTominay in there.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
We'll go with Kamara. Hey, one United player made it into the lineup.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, man. Jesus. All right. Cool. Now we'll go to let me actually just take care of one position real quick before I let me just take care of one position real quick because there's no debate. This is definitely no debate. So we'll put Martinez in there. I honestly should have just done this first, but it's okay. So yeah, I'll take care of that position real quick so that we don't have to debate about that. But okay. Let's go to left back. Who's been playing left back for us? Diogo Dalot, right?
It's been very mixed, hasn't it? Yeah, Dalot sometimes, yeah. Shaw is just starting to come back, so he can't really, and he hasn't done that much this season, so it can't be Shaw. Yeah. Sheik, what about Onani?
Yeah.
Onani.
Onani? Onani, bro. That's literally who he is. Onani. No, we're not that guy's not getting into the team, bro. 100%. Just like how Ollie Watkins walks into his spot, Martinez walks into his spot, pretty much. But yeah. Back four. Left back.
Can I ask Itch, the left back? Moreno, has Moreno been good? I haven't watched him enough. Itch. Moreno at left back, has he been good? Yeah. I haven't seen enough of him.
Pulling up his
because didn't you? Oh yeah.
Digne? Hey, don't listen to H for everything, bro. This guy's a Villa fan. Like, he's just trying to fucking
That's
do Villa
true.
pop. But I think he can argue Digne for sure. Yeah. I would actually agree. Digne. Cool. We'll go with Digne. Lucas.
What do I have to do to get Johnny Evans in the centre back position? Come on.
You know what? You could get Johnny Evans in the centre back position because Leach's been injured. Varane's been in and out of the team too when he got dropped by Ten Hag for a couple of those games. Evans is a shout. I'm not gonna lie, Evans is a shout. Evans has been solid for us this season, bro. I can't believe I'm saying this. I can't believe I'm saying Johnny Evans has been solid for us this season. But what do you guys think? We'll go with the two center back positions first. So I see your guys' right back predictions too, but we'll go with the two center back positions first. So do you guys think it's either who's been what? Pau Torres. We've got Licha. We've got Varane. We've got Evans.
Mings. Has Mings played games?
Mings has he? I don't know actually. Let's see. So we've got Diego Carlos, we've got Konza, we've got Longley, we've got Longley, we've got Carlos, we've got Varane, we've got Licha, we've got Pau Torres. H says Pau, Varane,
Licha's not played enough.
Ain't played enough. Licha, he hasn't played enough. He says Mings played like 20 minutes, then ACL affairs. He says Johnny Evans is in there. I don't rate Diego.
Yes, De Niro. Yes,
okay,
De Niro, yes.
Cool. So what we'll do is we'll go with Johnny Evans because I think Johnny Evans deserves to be in there too.
Solid performance. Nothing crazy, but solid. You know, nothing. Rarely makes mistakes. Just like a solid pick.
Yeah.
There's been a couple times where he's been done for pace, but he's like fucking 36 years old. Jesus Christ. But yeah.
True. Hasn't he scored a goal too this season?
I think
he scored against Burnley.
He assisted one. Remember the big pass to Bruno? Then Bruno.
Yeah. That's right. I think his goal was ruled for offside.
Ruled out. Like that was, yeah.
Yeah. So who are we going with the other center back? What did you guys say was the other center back?
Pau Torres.
Yeah, that is. I think we should. Yeah.
Wait, so H says this 11 is done right. So H, who would you put over Evans? He said
Pau Torres, but Pau
Torres. Oh, he wants to go. He wants to go Pau and Diego Carlos. That's what he wants, is it?
No, Evans goes in the lineup, bro. Evans goes into the lineup 100%. Johnny Evans has played very good for us this season. He's been in form. He hasn't had a bad game. There's been no clear mistake for him at all either. Like, Johnny Evans goes into this team 100%. You got to pick one. You got to pick Diego Carlos or Pau Torres, H. He says Pau and Varane. We're going based off of form. Remember that.
Yeah, but Varane's been in and out of the team.
This whole season. I actually think Johnny Evans has played more games. Actually, I don't know. Maybe he's played the same amount of games as Varane.
And I don't want to shit on Varane, but there has been some times where he's looked a bit. He looks a wee bit.
Yeah, if this was one based off of purely talent and just players, Varane gets into this team 100%. That's Champions League Varane we're talking about. But cool. We'll go with Pau Torres. We'll go with Pau.
It's just right back. He's rattled over Johnny Evans again.
Cool. This is the starting 11 then, guys. Basically, we have what? 1, 2.
Whoa! Wait, Konza right back.
Yeah, we'll put Konza at right back. Are we putting Konza at right back?
No Dallo.
I think Konza's been better than Dallo, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just me. The chat can let us know too. So you're basically saying Dallo should go over Konza. That's one vote for Dallo. I'm saying Konza. H and De Niro and Eli, if Eli's still in here, let us know. Konza at right back or Dallo at right back.
Okay.
Let us know.
Oh yeah, De Niro's going Konza. Oh no, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Konza. Yeah,
De Niro's going Konza. Because
it's just not going to pick. Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be Konza.
Team let him down. Yeah. Okay, we'll go with Konza then. We'll just settle it. So, yeah. 2. two United players in this lineup. Let's
And the
even
thing
discuss
is,
who these two players are. One's a player who's 18 years old who just got integrated into this team
it
this
was a
year.
36.
The second one is a 30-year-old freaking center back who won a league with us like 10 fucking years ago, and he's in our lineup. Manchester United Football Club in a nutshell. This is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we are. But yeah, man, this is fucking embarrassing. This is shocking as shit. Like, oh my god. But yeah, cool. That's the starting 11, man. That's the starting 11 for the combined 11 for Villa and United for tomorrow's game. So that's cool. Let me close this window real quick. But yeah,
Sheik, would you go Shaw as left centre back for tomorrow's game?
ooh, left center back.
Mm-hmm.
So who would you play as the right back or the left back then? Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, I think I would. No, I would go Dalu left back and Bissaka right back.
Okay. Dallo left back, Wan-Bissaka right back, Shaw as a center back, and who would you partner with Luke Shaw? Maguire or Evans? Or Varane?
Oh, I'd go
Because
Varane.
Varane and Shaw are two left-footed center backs, right? Isn't Varane left-footed? If I'm not wrong. I actually have no idea.
I think he is.
Eli, you're all good, bro. No worries, Eli. No worries. Now that you let me know, it's all good, bro. Appreciate you. No worries.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, we put Johnny Evans there. He's not going to handle what I think Shaw's going to handle. Watkins running better than Johnny Evans is, but
that's a very good shout, bro. Sure, yeah. I think Shaw's faster than Evans and Maguire. Like, if we play Shaw, Varane, Dallo, and Wan-Bissaka, sure, yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we could do that. Since we're talking about this, let's just go through our predicted 11 then, real quick. H, shut the fuck up. We're not going with Maguire, bro. Yeah, we're not going with. Hey, if we start Maguire, you start Longley. Deal. Okay.
Yeah, you've got the French Maguire.
We got a deal then. Yeah, we got a deal. But yeah, okay. So let's go with our predicted 11. So, Scooby, you can start first. Goalkeeper position.
Onana. I mean, you can pretty much just write the whole team. You know what Ten Hag's going to do. He's got his favourites. He's not going to make any crazy changes. He's not going to do anything. You know, he's not going to give someone starts. He'll just keep with the same players. Just keep running them, and maybe Diallo will come on for like 10 minutes or something. But there's no way he's going to start Diallo. He's going to start just the usual team. But yeah, Onana, goalkeeper. I don't think he'll go Shaw left centre back. I think he'll go Evans and Varane, and then go Shaw left back, Dallo right back, and then go Casemiro, Kobe, and then Bruno at cam, Rashford on the left, Garnacho on the right, and Haaland up top. I mean, it's just your standard team that he always does. The question: do you guys rate Shaw? Because I feel when he plays, he does give your team balance on your fan base. He's all right, but I think there was like a stat I've seen where he has like 14 assists his whole career at United or something crazy. So yeah, he's better at carrying the ball forward, but he's pretty shy.
It just comes down to inconsistency for Shaw again, bro. I think he's been here for what, 6 years? He's been here for longer, dude. It's almost about 10 actually. He's been here. Okay, we'll say 9 years. But yeah, man, he's had I think 6 months of a good United career. I would say there was 1 year in between where he played exceptionally well when he earned his England spot in the Euros and stuff like that. I think that was 2020. That's basically when he earned his spot. But that's a good point. He says Shaw is a center back, not a left back. Yeah, I can argue though that he does sometimes provide, like that 1 year that he played well. He had a pretty good amount of assists that year, and he's decent when he does, make those overlapping runs. But overall, when we have seen him at center back, I think he's more effective as a center back. Because last year,
when he's at left center back, he's like a shit version of Martinez, right? He's like a worse version of Martinez. Small. Yeah, he's all right on the ball.
Bad though. Yeah, the thing is, he's not bad. Like, it's just the fact that he hasn't played in the center back position for most of his career, which is basically why you can't really say that he's not he's not more equipped in that position. But he also says that's when he
true.
wasn't
He's the
freaking
fucking
Burger
Burger
King
King
as
as well.
much. Hey
He
man,
is the Burger King.
hey, Luke Shaw and Zion Williamson, you can both catch them at Burger King, your local Burger King, they'll be there. But yeah, so I would go with well, he actually asked. Well, sorry, my bad. Yeah. So to get back to your question, it's the fact that yes, he's just been inconsistent. Like he's been very, very inconsistent in our team. Me personally, he's had only 6 good months. 6 good months out of 9 years of being at the club.
Yeah, he's been
So
here for so long, De Niro. It's hard.
yeah,
It's hard to keep making excuses
yeah.
for him. Yeah,
Also, it's I will cut him a little bit of slack. He did have a very terrible injury towards the start of his United career. Like he broke his leg, and a lot of players don't come back the best when you have injuries like that. But at the same time, he's been given new contracts. Even after he had that injury, he had those 6 months of good performances. So I hear that, but then I also don't hear that. If that makes sense. But yeah. So we'll go. I'll go into my predicted lineup. So yeah, Onana will probably start, even though I would want Bayern to start and get a run of games, but Onana will probably start. He had a clean sheet in his last game, so I guess based off of merit and just the last performance, I guess he deserves to start. Left back, I'd actually go exactly with what Spoovy said. So I'd go with Dallo at left back. I'd go with Luke Shaw as the left-sided center back. I'd go with Varane as the right-sided center back, and then I would go with Wan-Bissaka on the right side. And then midfield, we've got Kobe Manu, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes at the 10. This is just my predicted lineup. And then we'll also go with on the left, we'll go with Rashford, Hoyland, and Garnacho on the right. That's basically what I think he will go for. De Niro says Onani. That's fucking hilarious, dude.
look at De Niro. He's all happy now that he beat Brighton. That last minute of winners went straight to his head there.
Oh man,
Big up,
Onani, that's
big up De Niro.
hilarious. Yeah, big up De Niro every single time, man. But yeah, that'll be my predicted lineup for that game. Like I said, man, it's gonna be a tough fixture, bro. Like this could either just be like a slapping for us, because Villa, like they're hungry now. They've lost these last 2 games, like in terrible fashion. They lost to those frauds at Chelsea. And they also lost to the Toons, man, the Newcastle lads. So they definitely have a point to prove. If there's any team that they could try to prove a point or are probably ready for this game, it's us. It's us at this moment, bro. It's definitely us. We're Robin Hood. We give points. Well, I mean, Villa's been good this year, so I'll take that back. But we have been Robin Hood of this season. We have been the rich giving points from the rich to the poor. So we've been doing that all the time. But yeah. Any last? I'll basically close out in a little bit too. Any last couple of thoughts? Is there anything that concerns you for this game? Or let me ask you this: any area of weakness you think on Villa's side that we could try to, capitalize from, where you think we might be able to get something out of this game? And then I'll go with your prediction along with that as well.
A weakness for Villa. I don't know. After watching them against Chelsea, they were so bad against Chelsea. It was brutal. A brutal performance from them. Their defense looked awful. Midfield, I don't know, because they're going to rest players, right? So like Zaniolo came on late, so he might start. It's like there might be other players in play here, so no, I don't see a weakness. I see midfield. I think Edge earlier was saying if Douglas Luiz has to keep dropping back to collect the ball. But no, I don't see a weakness. No.
Eli says use pace and behind to exploit the high line. True, because Villa do play a high line. I just there's nothing specific that I would call. To be honest, I'm being completely honest, I didn't really catch most of this Villa Chelsea game, so I didn't really see
they were bad.
moments in that game. I saw highlights, but it's just they don't show everything in highlights, so I don't have a clear answer in terms of that. But I totally agree with Eli, because we do have pace, man. We have pace up front for sure. I think we should definitely try to utilize it more. Hoyland's been in form for us. He's probably on top of Mainu or pause. Other than Mainu in our team right now, he's probably our most informed player alongside Mainu. So I would say Yeah, Hoyland. If we try to use Hoyland, he's been like I said, he's been getting the basics right. He has been making the correct runs, the link up play, just holding up the ball. If we could play how we played last game and also first half of the Wolves game, I think we should be good. I think we definitely should be good. Maybe get a couple goals like early, just like how we did against Wolves, go 1-0 up, and it's yeah, we could not saying the game's over from there. We still have a long, long way to go and lots of work for in that game, but we'll be set into a good rhythm for the rest of the game. But again, man, it's just the fact that we have to be able to take our chances. We have to be able to not capitulate, be locked in. Can't let teams just, score 3 goals on us when we have a
Silly
2 goal lead
mistakes.
or we're 3-1 up. Like we can't be doing that we can't be doing that at all. But Villa is definitely that type of team, kind of like a Wolves team too. And Villa have been a lot better than Wolves too. Like in my opinion, the table says it all. But I think we start off good. We take our chances, just like how Antonio says here. I think United can win. Just gotta take your chances as you did when you played them in the first fixture. Yep, first fixture too. We were sleeping for the first half, most of the first half. Second half is really where we kind of switched on, and made that comeback. But Villa just the thing that happened in that first game was they took a 2-0 lead and then they sat back and they invited us to play. And Emery, I don't know what Emery's tactics were during that second half. He just kind of took the game very lightly from there. But that's why we were able to get back into the game because we just took our chances. We were a lot more clinical. He also says Chelsea were clinical from the start. That's why they were able to score 3 goals and they had a 3 goal lead. We were up 3-0 if I'm not wrong. So hey, if Chelsea can be 3-0 up at Villa Park, we can too, bro. Chelsea's far more
I
worse
would,
than us, even though
yeah. I was just gonna
like
say I went back and watched West Ham and United, and if we play like that in our first half against Villa, they will put us away. Because
yeah,
I
that's
looked,
why
I went back and seen how awful we gave the ball away. We couldn't string 2 passes in midfield. We gave the
yeah,
ball away in awful positions, like awful. Like that
yeah,
game
yeah,
could have went completely different if they
yeah,
took their chances. Completely different. So if we come out
exactly,
like
man.
that against Villa, they will. That's going to be a rough day.
Definitely. Definitely, definitely. So yeah, we'll go with last thing we'll go with are the predictions. And then I'm gonna close out. Real quick, thank you guys for all being here. Whoever showed up, Gabby,
Yeah, guys,
Antonero, fucking Eli,
everyone,
Janaid, H, my guy Warrior. Thank you guys for all showing up.
you guys are awesome. Yeah,
Definitely smash the like if you haven't already. Subscribe too if you haven't already. Whoever's gonna be watching this back later, definitely support the channel and just help us out, man. We will be back the next video for me on this channel, me and Spoopy will be here. Will be the match reaction to the game. So that'll be immediately after the game is over. If you guys don't already know, Spoopy actually has a channel now called Spoopy MUFC. Spoopy sent me I think you already did send me the link, but I will tag you once I'm done with this video because
yeah.
I
Whenever,
don't know
bro.
how to do it.
Whenever.
I don't know how to do it while
I'm not. I'm not
I'm
going
looking at
serious at
screen.
it now. Yeah, I'll do some watch alongs and shit like that, but
Are you going to be
nothing
doing
crazy
a watch
yet.
along for this game, basically?
Nah, I'll probably be in Flawless chat. Maybe
You're
just
going
a
to be
day
in
off.
Flawless chat.
Like, yeah, yeah,
Okay, yeah. So basically, yeah, man. Definitely still go subscribe to Spooby's channel. It is Spooby MUFC. He said it himself. He's
yes,
not going to be doing a watch along for this game, but he does do watch alongs for other games. You'll see
yeah.
some other people on the channel too.
De Niro, pick up.
You'll see. Hey, yeah, there you go. You already got a sub, man. You'll see Curry P there sometimes. You'll see that guy, that fraud Will there sometimes. We'll try to obviously bring more people from this whole Sarcasm City chat and this whole community that we got. Just like myself and Spooby as well. Other than that match reaction, where Spooby and I will be on Monday, will be episode 2 of the Mud Brothers. So we'll basically be discussing the weekend's fixtures. Obviously, Arsenal play West Ham tomorrow. It's the homecoming of Declan Rice, so that's going to be a very, very good game to watch too. I think Flawless is doing match reactions for both games, so it's going to be the West Ham versus Arsenal on the Twitch channel for Sarcasm City Twitch. You guys probably already know this, but anybody who's watching it back, if you guys wanted to watch a watch along for that game, head over to the Twitch channel for Sarcasm City. And then right after that game is the Villa and United game, and that will be on the main YouTube channel where myself, Eddie, Flawless will be there. Just come hang out with us, man. Just come and hang out with us in the chat. H, I better see you, you fraud. If you're losing tomorrow, you better not run away because we will be coming for your head top, bro. Don't worry, we will be coming for your head top. So I better see you in the chat. Even if you're winning, talk your shit, but just don't run away, H. Don't run away. But other than that, Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you guys for just being in the chat. I'm gonna end out by doing these predictions real quick. So we'll start off with you, Scooby. Your predictions for tomorrow's game.
I'm gonna set myself up. I'm gonna set myself up.
Hey, just
3-1.
go with what your prediction is and just stand on it. Go with it.
3-1 United.
Rah, 3 goals. Hey,
Yep.
Bears. 3-1 United. Okay. I'm gonna go with
oh god, what have I done?
I'm gonna go with let's see. I'm gonna go with 1-1. Yeah. 1-1. Eddie, big up. Big up to you. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Eddie, we are closing out right now, but since you're here, let us know your prediction, man. What do you think about this game tomorrow? I am not fucking excited for this shit. But all I will say is my prediction is 1-1. I'm gonna go for a 1-1. Eddie, let us know your prediction as well. You guys in the chat, let us know your prediction as well.
Yeah, guys.
M. De Niro, yeah. Eli, if you guys are still here, obviously I know Eli, you're at work, so if you're not able to, no problem. But M. De Niro, let us know your prediction, man. What do you think?
I'm gonna get fucking cooked on Monday and that fucking on your Mud Brothers. Oh, 3-1. I don't care. I'm here for it. I predict a Chelsea win against Villa. I predict an Arsenal beating Liverpool. Let's go.
2-1. He says, "What up, though?"
2-1. See, I'm not far off, Eddie. I'm pretty close to Eddie's.
Name of the game. Fairs. Big up, Eddie.
Big up.
Okay, we got a 2-1. We got a 3-1 from Spoovy. M. De Niro is going 2-1. So, man, I'm the only one who's not the least. Ten Hag in R, bro.
Hey, R, bro. You
didn't have to include that Ten Hag in, bro. You didn't have to include that Ten Hag in. But so yeah. Besides everybody else, I'm the only one who's predicting a draw. Fairs. Cool. Yeah, it's just me, man. I just don't have faith in my team right now at this moment. It's peak. But cool. So yeah, that's basically been the match preview for tomorrow's game. Tough fixture. There we go. We got Eli's prediction. He goes 2-1 Villa. Fairs. That's very, very hearable. I hear that definitely. But yeah, man, thank you guys for all tuning in for this match preview. Definitely love hanging out with you guys, man, and hearing all your thoughts on the game. Like I said, Eli, Eddie, who just showed up. Spooky, yourself, M. De Niro. We got Gabby, one of my friends who showed up as well. We got Warrior J, Janaid, all you guys, man. Thank you guys for supporting.
Up, guys.
Everybody who's watching it as a playback, thank you guys for supporting it too, man. Definitely helps out the channel a lot. And yeah, man, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your Saturday or Sunday. Well, I think it's still Saturday for everyone. But yeah, I hope you guys still have a great rest of your Saturday. I will see all y'all on the watch along tomorrow, and then I will see you guys on the match reaction here on this channel. And then after that, we'll be on Mud Brothers on Monday, where you will see myself, Eli, Will, and Curry Pete. But other than that, all y'all, man, I hope y'all stay smooth. And yeah, man, bless up to all y'all, man. Take care.
Watch in.
Watch in.